and welcome to Stormwind City. In my opinion, the best city in World of Warcraft. At least the best city of the capital cities. We're working on turning in a shipment to Stormwind. We're also going to visit the tailor to learn tailoring. And don't worry, I don't plan to bore you by watching a tailoring progress bar go from left to right over and over again. I will do the actual tailoring off video.
How are you?
Oh, a shipment from my brother? Splendid. Fortune truly shines on me today. Here's your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful. We're gonna get some... Oh, we get a choice. What do we need? Increasing our armor, strength is basically... Let's take the armor, I suppose.
Safe travels.
It can't hurt, you know, it's not gonna help us very much, but... It definitely can't hurt us. And now the tailor is gonna be over in the mage quarter. And after we pick up tailoring, I think we're actually going to head over to the Dwarven district, and we're going to go to the deep Run Tram, and we're going to hop over to the dwarf areas. And I want to see if there's any quests over there that we can pick up at level 8, and start working on some quests in that zone as a parallel zone to kind of keep us ahead of the leveling curve. Now there is a tailor here, although they may be up here around the corner. Expert tailor, I don't know if they'll train us.
Can I assist you?
Yeah, they don't care about us. Where was the other tailor's place? Maybe it was down here. There's two tailor's places, like really close together. And one has an expert trainer, and one has the journeyman. It must be Duncan's Textiles here that has the journeyman trainer. Here we go.
Hello.
We'll go ahead and we'll pick up tailoring. We'll learn the white linen shirt.
See you around.
And I'll work on all of that when I'm not recording. There's nothing exciting about watching somebody make 15 of the same crafting item. And they're longer cast bars in Classic than they are in retail, so it just takes a lot longer to get that stuff done. And I wouldn't subject anybody to watching that. What I will do is, when I've made any significant improvements, or when we can craft a newer, interesting, or usable item, then I'll recap where we're at on our professions. I am going to head over to the Dwarven district, to the Deep Run Tram. We're going to get on the tram and hop over to the dwarf area, see if there's anything we can do to help them out over there, to get us some more experience. And my goal in that kind of thing is to, like I said before, I'd like to be working on mainly green quests as much as we can. And jumping between zones will help, because once we run out of green quest in one zone, if we're doing zones that are at the same level bracket, we'll be able to jump back and forth. And working on quests that are green means that they'll be a little bit easier for our character level, and that means that we're going to complete them faster. When I played Horde in Vanilla, when we were leveling to level as quickly as we could, my friend and I did level jumping there. We would get on the Zeppelin and go from the orc areas to the undead areas and kind of bounce back and forth for a while. And it's just about finding those parallel leveling zones as you progress. Let's go see if there's anything we can do. I'm not certain that there is, and if there's not, that's fine. I'll just cut and we'll hearth back to Goldshire and continue working on things there. But I do want to check it out. And so this is the Deep Run Tram. If you're not familiar, this will take us to Ironforge, which is the dwarf's capital city. We'll then run to the inn nearby in the zone and just see if there's anything in that hub that we can pick up as far as quests for the dwarfs. Let's get into the middle here. I don't know which tram is going to come first, but there are two different trams that run on a slightly different schedule. And we'll just have a little bit of a wait. Shouldn't be too long. No map. While we're in the Deep Run Tram instance, you can see some interesting things if you're looking. And we've arrived in Ironforge. Still no map until we instance out. And welcome to Ironforge City. That's 2 capitals visited in one day. Ironforge, also on my list of really awesome cities that I enjoy. It doesn't see as much traffic as Stormwind does, obviously. But I really like the dwarf architecture. They just need to add some skylights. That's all. Some crystal skylights would work perfectly. Okay, out into the cold we go. Brace yourselves, everyone. Let's head down to the town here, which is relatively close, Karanos, and see if we can pick up any quests. I'm thinking there has to be something we could do. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, but you never know. This will be my first real attempt at early Alliance zone hopping. On the Morogh, we've done a little bit of zone hopping, but I've done it all off recording, so I did a little bit in Westfall and Red Ridge while we were leveling in Loch Modan in the wetlands. But this will be the first time I've tried to go to a different race's starting zone prior to being level 10 or 12. So I really don't know what to expect. Like I said, worst case scenario, there's nothing for us to do here and we hearth back to Goldshire. Should be able to find that out rather quickly. I don't know why, but something compels me to look inside this building. Aha! A quest.
Need assistance?
Operation Recombobulation. Upon further analysis of the Morogh situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Ozzy and I plan to reverse the horrible leper effect with our latest invention, the Recombobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in dire need of some restabilization cogs and gyromechanic gears. Retrieve some from the leper gnomes out front of Morogh for us. Bring Razzle 8 restabilization cogs and 8 gyromechanic gears from the leper gnomes outside of Morogh. So maybe over here to the west, I think that's going to be. Very cool little setup they have here. They have a goblin in a cage. Oh no, it's not a goblin, it's a leper gnome. Well, it would make sense that they'd have to do experiments on them, I guess, to figure out how to reverse it. Alright, so that's good. That's promising, right? Let's head into town proper. I'm glad I went into that building. It's worth checking out buildings like that because nothing on your map is going to alert you that there's a quest unless you go check out and see. Not everyone is so kind as to stand outside their dwelling like Theric Blackstone here.
What's on your mind?
Tools for Steel Grill. Belden Steel Grill owns the local mechanic shop and he's the best siege engine tech there is, but he's not forgiving to his tools. I swear, he almost breaks more arc light spanners than we can supply him with. We just filled his last order for tools. If you deliver it to him, I'm sure he'll make it worth the effort. His shop, Steel Grill's Depot, is just northeast of Kyranos.
Off with you.
It seems like we're able to pick up and grab all the quests here that a gnome or a dwarf would have access to. I'm curious, and see some of them are going to be green, which is the goal we're working towards.
What's on your mind?
Beer-blasted boar ribs. Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is, the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the King's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you could help me out. If you bring me 6 cracked boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs. Not to mention a free sample. The secrets in the malt.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Let's start tracking some of these. Where did that one? Oh, it went as a cooking quest. Okay, well, that works. And you down here.
Hi.
Frostmane Hold. I'm behind on my report and could use your help. I managed to find where the trolls are holed up, but I saw so many trolls I was afraid to go in. Here's what I need. Go down to the cave, poke around inside, kill a few trolls, and then come back here. Take the north road out of Kyranos. When you get to the bridge, follow the frozen river west until you reach Iceflow Lake. You'll find Brunel Village on the west bank. The hold is southwest of the village. Explore Frostmane Hold, kill 5 headhunters.
See you soon.
Anybody else lurking out here? That's the graveyard. Let's go inside the inn.
Great to meet you.
The gray means that he has a quest for us, but we're not at level for it yet.
Watch your back.
I'm pretty sure. Let's head over to Steel Grill's Depot first. There are probably some more quests over there. I am going to go ahead and set our hearth here.
Great to meet you. Be good.
It would be a mistake not to. And I believe it said that the Steel Grill's camp was right over here to the northeast. And we do need to kill some of these boars for the boar ribs, so we can take a look at doing that on the way here. Eventually we will scale up enough that we won't have those failed attempts. That'll help. Until then, we have to be prepared to fail quite a bit while we learn how to properly skin. We will definitely skin anything that other players leave behind, especially for skill ups. You have a quest for us. You're not
You got my
the Turnin. We
attention.
have ammo for Rumbleshot. Hegnar Rumbleshot sells guns up the road to Anvilmar. Riflemen and mortar teams spend a lot of time practicing out near his shop, and he's always needing fresh ammunition. But the last crate of ammo I sent him got lost along the way. My courier said he was camped near the Grizzled Den when Wendigo chased him away, and the fool left Rumbleshot's ammo behind. Can you get that ammo and take it to Rumbleshot? He's been waiting on it, and I'm sure he's running low. So we have to find the ammo that was dumped by the other guy,
Safe travels.
somewhere down here.
You got my attention.
You look a little young to be a siege engine pilot. Do we? Do we really? I mean, do we? But no matter. Do you need something fixed? Well, take a number and get comfortable. I'm working on a couple of engines right now and won't have time for another job for at least a few days. No, it's about something else. You have my tools. Well done, lad, well done. I just broke my last Fang Ratchet an hour ago and I need one of those to finish repairs on Pilot Stonegear's siege engine. You did a good thing by lugging those tools here. Here, take these coins.
Good.
Alright. Yeah, we're a little young to pilot a siege engine. We're also maybe not the right dimensions or size to go in there, but that's beside the point. You both have quests.
How are you?
The Grizzled Den. Near here is where we're going to find the ammo. Driving a siege engine isn't for everyone. It takes an iron grip and nerves of steel. Lucky I have both. How about you? How's your metal? Want to prove it to me? Well, I'm looking to make my engine troll plow a little more cozy. How about you get me a heap of Wendigo manes from the Grizzled Den west of Karanos? Those manes will make a great rug for troll plow's inside deck.
Watch your back.
Yeah, we'll help you make a rug. That's why we're here in Azeroth.
What can I do for you?
Stocking Jetstream. I'm preparing to start a mission for the Siege Brigade. It's a long one, and I need to stock Jetstream with a month's worth of supplies. So while Steel Girl is working on my tank, can you do some hunting for me? I'll need some fur for bedding and boar meat for food. You can get meat from boars and fur from the bears. You can find them both in the snowfield south of Grizzled Den.
Safe travels.
Okay. We have a lot to do. A lot of it around the Grizzled Den and along the way to the Grizzled Den. Anybody else have a quest for us? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's get going to the south. Everything we're going to do is going to be over in this area for right now. I don't think anything's taking us to the east yet. Kind of a similar setup to what we saw in Elven Forest, basically. Maybe we should poke our heads into some of these buildings. Just to make sure there aren't any quests just hanging out down here that we haven't grabbed. I think the Grizzled Den is this area right over here. Well, we need bears, we need boars. It's great when you get into an area, you can grab a bunch of quests and you need to fight basically everything you encounter. That's like best case scenario for questing, is that everything around you is useful towards one of your quest objectives. And you can just go ahead and fight everything. Look at all the skins left on the ground, guys. Here's the ammo crate. That's convenient. Let's grab that. And if you're looking for it, it's right here between these hillsides. That's a Rumble Shots ammo. Oh, stand in the fire. It only burns a little bit. I wish we could get some Wendigo mains by skinning them. That would make too much sense. I feel bad for skinning and killing the young ones, but then I remember they're Wendigo and they eat people, so I think it's okay. They seem to be just as aggressive as their adult counterparts, so we can't feel too much sympathy for them here. We can't afford to. I feel like Power Word Shield is just as useful to stop the spell knockback as it is to save our health. I feel like they could probably hit us, and they probably aren't going to kill us, but what really helps is just them not being able to knock back the casting on our smite. That, for me right now, is the best part of Power Word Shield. I don't know if we can avoid that. It doesn't look like it. Some kind of frost breath attack. Okay, we have respawns. Okay. I was just gonna say that I'm not gonna go into the cave unless we have to.
I'm out of range.
So that we don't get cornered by anything in a bad situation positionally. And then we had respawns, so now I'm definitely not going into the cave until we have to. Yeah, all these are respawning out here, so we may be able to get all the items and not have to step foot into the cave. In the meantime, while we're waiting for more respawns, we could fight some boar in the area. Not seeing any other living creatures around. Oh, I see a boar way off in the distance. So we will go into the cave if we have to, as long as it's not going to all respawn around us. I'd rather wait till the ones at the front have already respawned and just be able to work our way in and not have to worry too much about it. Hey, there's level 9. One more level and we'll open up our talent trees. Do we have anything useful in here? No. Hopefully we'll get some at least common bracers soon. We're wearing a gray pair, basically, some junk that we found. It's better than nothing, but not by much. When we were in Stormwind and Ironforge, we should have trained at their weapon masters. I'll need to remember that. We'll see. I believe we can at least train staffs. I don't think we can ever equip swords. I think as a priest we're limited to one-hand maces and staffs, but we need to train staffs. I don't know. I have a feeling that, well, if I had to guess, staff training would be in the Night Elf city, Darnassus, which we haven't been to yet.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Hey, respawns. Woot. Should be okay. At least skinning gives our mana a few seconds to naturally regen between pulls.
I don't have a target.
We're clearly standing too close to the cave. If our goal is to avoid respawns, that is.